Welcome to AutoCrib.net Arcturus tutorial. In this video, I will walk you through the bin configurator for a RoboCrib VX and LX. The bin configurator allows you to complete a bulk upload of bins and items to bin assignments. It also allows you to quickly assign an item to one or more bin locations, as well as quickly and easily remove multiple bin assignments. To access the bin configurator, select Cribs, Bins, select the RoboCrib VX or LX, and then click on Configure Bins. If this is a new machine and the bins have not been previously uploaded, you will see the Configure Bins screen. From this screen, you may complete a bulk upload of the bins. Before completing this process, be sure to have the bin configuration sheet for the machine handy. We will need to reference the bin configuration sheet when completing the bins upload spreadsheets. To begin, click the Sample Excel bin link. Select the appropriate template. In this example, we will be uploading bins for a VX500 machine, so I'm going to select the RoboCrib VX500 template. Once you select the template, it will automatically download to your PC. When the file has finished downloading, go ahead and open the spreadsheet. Let's take a closer look at the template and its various fields. The column titled Level refers to the door level of the machine, starting with door 1 at the bottom and door 15 on the top. The columns titled H refer to the bin height. The bin height indicates the number of levels an item needs. This will correspond to the number of doors needing to open during a dispense. If the bin height of the bin is set to more than one door, the bins above it must be set to support bins. Support bins are bins that do not have a bottom and simply support the item. Support bins are indicated in the spreadsheet as 0. In our example, if we look at the bin configuration sheet for this machine, you will see that in column 12, level 2, we have a bin with a door height of 5 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in column 12, on level 2, I will enter 5 and 0 for levels 3, 4, 5, and 6 because they are the support bins. Columns 11x, 12x, and 13x, etc. refer to the machine's round trays. You will copy the configuration of the round trays from the bin configuration sheet into the template. You will enter 12 for a 12 pie tray, 6 for a 6 pie tray, 4 for a quarter pie tray, 3 for a third pie tray, and 2 for a half pie tray. So in our example, if I look at the bin configuration sheet, on stack 11, door 1 starts with a quarter pie, then is a half pie, quarter pie, half pie. So I will copy this information into the template. So on stack 11, I will have 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, etc. Columns 101, 102, and 103 indicate the filler stack. You will copy the configuration of the filler trays from the bin configuration sheet into the template. So in our example, the configuration sheet has a 1 in column 101, which stands for a single bin, or single filler. Number 2 indicates a 2-bin filler. So I will copy this information into the template so that in column 101 I will enter 1s, in 102 I will enter 2s, etc. Now the config row, this is where you will indicate if the stack is a configurable stack. The default is set to F, which is false, and means that it is not a configurable stack. Mark the field with a T for true if the stack is a configurable stack. In our example, stack 13 is marked as a configurable stack. And so in our template, I will put T in the config row for stack 13x to indicate that it is a configurable stack. When you have completed the template, save the file. From the software, close the sample files box and select the Browse button next to Upload Choose File field. Now browse to the file location and select Open. Now click the Import Bins button. Note that the number of bins for each bin size will appear in the Bins Available section at the bottom of the screen. Now to complete the import, click the Process Bin Assignments button. All the bins will be uploaded and you will see the message, Bin configured successfully. You will now be directed to the Configure Automatic screen. Now from this screen, you may assign items to your bins. And there are two ways in which this can be accomplished. One is through uploading a spreadsheet. The second is by completing steps 1 and 2 on the screen. To use a spreadsheet, scroll to the very bottom of the screen and click on Import Item List from Excel link. Then click the Download Sample link. The file will start downloading to your PC automatically. When the file has finished downloading, open the file. You will then see the sample data inserted into the various columns. Make sure to remove the sample data and replace with the desired data. Let's take a closer look at the spreadsheet columns. Here is a completed spreadsheet. In the item column, enter the item code you wish to assign to a bin. Please note that this item code must exist in the Software Inventory Items module. In the Type column, insert the tray size. Example, insert 12 for 12 pi, 6 for 6 pi, 4 for a quarter pi, 3 for a third pi, 2 for a half pi. In the Height column, enter the desired bin height, 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors, etc. In the Number of Bins column, enter the number of bins you wish to assign this item to. In the Pack Quantity field, enter the desired package quantity for the bin. In the Capacity field, enter the desired bin capacity for the bin. In the Crib Min field, enter the minimum reordering point for this item. In the Crib Max field, enter the maximum reordering point for this item. In the On-Hand field, enter the desired on-hand quantity for each of the bins. In the Burn field, enter the desired burn quantity for each of the bins. Now when you completed the spreadsheet, make sure to save the information. From the software, select Choose File. Navigate to the file location and click Open. Click the Start Upload button. You will then see the message, File completely processed. Please click Close Lookup button to move to the item grid. Status, 3 rows imported into grid and 0 rows have validation issue. Go ahead and click the Close Lookup button. Your items will now be added to the grid in step 2. Review the item and bin assignments, and when you are ready, scroll down to the bottom of the page and select Process Bin Assignments. You will then see the message, Items have been allocated for new bin locations. Now you also have the option to generate a list of items to be assigned to multiple bin locations automatically by following the steps on the screen. So I've scrolled back up to the top of the page. And we're going to take a look at step 1. In step 1, you will build your list of items to assign to the bins. If the item has previously been assigned to a bin, it will have a default bin size listed in the bin size column. Otherwise, the default bin size will be blank. To build your list of items, select the items, then click the Assign Items button. The Attributes screen will pop up. Please note that the item that you are configuring will appear in the top of the pop-up box in the Item Description 1 and Description 2 fields. First, enter the number of bins you wish to assign the item to in the quantity of bins to create. Then enter the package quantity, bin capacity, crib min, crib max, on hand, and burn values. If the item has been previously assigned to a bin, the default bin size and bin height will automatically populate in the bin size and bin height fields. If the item has not been previously assigned to a bin, or if you wish to change the default bin size, check the Select Alternate Bin Size checkbox. You will then be able to set the desired bin size and bin height. Please note that a valid bin height range is between 1 and 15. After making your selections, click the Next Item button to enter the attributes for the next item on the list. Or you may select the Apply to All Selected button to apply the same attributes to all the selected items. When you have finished applying the attributes to the selected items, the pop-up box will close and the items will appear in the grid in step 2. Review the selected items for accuracy. You may remove items from the list by selecting the desired item and clicking the Remove Items button. When you have finished reviewing the list, scroll all the way to the bottom of the screen, and when you are ready, click the Process Bin Assignments button. You will see the message, Items have been allocated for new bin locations. Now let's look at the Configure Manual screen. The Configure Manual screen allows you to select an item and quickly assign the item to one or more bin locations. In step 1, select the item you wish to assign. In step 2, enter the settings that will be applied to each bin, such as the package quantity, bin capacity, crib min, crib max, on hand, and burn. In step 3, select the empty bin or bins that will be assigned with the item. Please note that you may sort or filter by the bin size column. Now go ahead and select your bins. When you have finished selecting your items and your bins, click the Process Bin Assignments button. You will see the message, Item assigned to the respective bins. Finally, let's look at the Remove Bin Assignment screen. This screen allows you to quickly unassign an item or items from their bins. To remove a bin assignment, select the desired bin from the list, then click the Remove Item Assignments button. Click OK on the message Unassign Item from Selected Bins. You will then see the message X number of items has been removed from their bin assignments. You will then have the option to undo the last step by clicking the Undo button. This concludes the bin configurator for RoboCrib VX or LX machine tutorial. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out additional AutoCrib Arcturus tutorials.